Complete training step by step. 5 example how to create an Excel drop-down list in Excel. Step by step. Add a drop-down list in Excel. Edit a drop-down list in Excel. How to create a drop-down list in Google Sheet. Make a drop-down list in Google Sheet. Watch full video to understand complete training. In first training, we will discuss how to create a drop-down list in Excel. We will discuss all the option errors as well. So please watch complete video right now. Before starting the video, I want you to comment your country name, as I want to know where are you from, and tell me in comment what kind of project you want to solve. Yes, definitely I will reply you and help you in your project. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. If you want me to solve your complete project, visit mjonlinehometutor.com. For example, let me show you. This is not a drop down list, this is a filter. So this is a drop down list. Once you change the drop down list, so you can see via VLOOKUP formula we are getting a different values, and we can change it via drop down list. Second example is add a drop down list. So here you can see we have additional items in the drop down list as we add by manually. It's not the through the source data. So once we select the wrong information, so it shows that data is not available. So here is the example of add drop down list manually. This is the third example. Here we will discuss both, and we will edit the drop down list as per it's already created, but we will change the data in data source example and add data example as well. Here you can see the data is not available because the Pakistan is not available in the data. The fourth example we will discuss on the Google Sheet is the same as we will add the drop down list in Google Sheet, but there is a different from the Excel. So we will discuss it in fourth example, and the fifth example is for the add the source add the data without source. So here you can see we get the data, we get the drop down list, and once we change the drop down, so we are getting the data, and if it's not available in the data, so it's give us the data is not available in the our data source. So now we are going to discuss how to create an Excel drop down list in Excel step by step. So we will create a drop down list now, and here you can see the first example. Once we change the number manually, so we got the result via VLOOKUP formula. We also discussed the VLOOKUP formula. If you want, you can view the video in below. Now we are applying the drop down list via data and data validation. Here you can see the option of list, the whole number, and then you can here see the option of list. Once you select the list, here you can have the option of source. You need to select the data which you want in the drop down list. So once you select the data, it will appear the address here, and you can enter the message as well. Once you select the cell, so you can write anything whatever you want to appear in the Excel sheet. So you can write the please enter the ID number, enter the correct ID number, or whatever you want to write here. So once you select the cell, drop down cell, so it will be appear on the right side of the on the bottom of the cell. So I'm just entering the is equal to an X here. Once you select this, so here you can see the message appear, and you can write anything any kind of instruction and any kind of precautions or anything you want. So now we will discuss another things. The thing is in it is we can change the error here. Once we go enter the wrong number, so we get the error. So we can change the error alert as well. So we can give the title and the message as well. So error in the given data, and this is the title, and I'm going to give you a message as enter correct data. So now once we I will update the wrong number here, so it will be appear as a error alert. Here you can see the title as well and the message as well, and you can see the once we write the right number, so it will be show us the result. And via VLOOKUP formula, this is a drop down list tutorial, but you can learn VLOOKUP as well. The link is in the description, you can see. So I'm going to remove it, and here you can see it's working properly. So creating a drop down in Excel, I really recommend you to watch the complete training of drop down list. And if you want to learn Excel about VLOOKUP is very important. So if you want to learn about it, so definitely visit that video. and it's a complete training. And if you want to learn about drop down list, this is the perfect training. It's just 5 example. I will cover all the things and will give you a complete information. So don't forget to subscribe.